Imagine waking up tomorrow, looking in the mirror and seeing someone who is completely, unapologetically themselves. No fear, no self-doubt, just raw, unbridled authenticity. Now, imagine that person crushing their goals, building deep, meaningful relationships, and living a life so fulfilling it feels almost unreal. What if that person is you? What if the only thing standing between you and that life is other people's opinions? I'm Crystal, and in this episode, I'm going to show you how to break free from the prison of other people's expectations and unlock a level of success that you've only dreamed of. This isn't just another self help talk. This is your wake up call, your permission slip to boldly be you. Because when you stop caring about what other people think, that is actually when magic happens, when you can start to experience a life that you've always desired. So, are you ready to shake off the shackles of approval seeking and step into your power? Let's dive in. Today, we're going to explore how liberating yourself from the constant need for approval can lead to authentic success in literally all areas of your life, from your finances to your relationships, your health, and beyond. We're going to discuss why this mindset shift is critical, how to achieve it, and the incredible ways it can transform your life into the ones that you've always desired. So buckle up and get ready for a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. So let's start by acknowledging a fundamental truth. Humans are social creatures. We are hardwired to seek acceptance and avoid rejection. This instinct really did serve us well in our evolutionary past, where we were a part of a group that was meant to survive. But now we're no longer surviving lions, tigers, and bears. We're actually just surviving communication and people's ideas and thoughts about us. And we often find ourselves making decisions based on what other people might think, or avoiding risks for fear of judgment, or compromising our true desires just to fit in, or feeling anxious to not meet other people's expectations. The problem is when we constantly seek approval, we're not living our own lives. We're living a life that is designed to please others. This leads to a lack of authenticity, missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and chronic dissatisfaction, a completely disempowered life. And it's really time to break free from this cycle and start living life on your own terms. But here's the thing. The roots of this approval-seeking behavior often really runs deeper than we realize. For example, my father left when I was born. I didn't know about him till I was 12. I didn't meet him until I was 19. My mother also left when I was 15, and I ended up living with my boyfriend's family for a year and a half. No word from my mom for a year. I ran away from school because the law was getting involved, and it was just really too much for a 15-year-old to handle. These early experiences of abandonment shaped me in ways that I did not fully understand until much later. For years, I found myself constantly trying to please others. I thought if I could be perfect enough, agreeable enough, likable enough, people would stay. I was collecting people, desperately trying to fill a void of abandonment that I had always felt. But here's the truth that I eventually discovered. I was keeping myself in an emotional jail. My need to please others wasn't about just fitting in. It was an actual survival mechanism that was born from unhealed wounds that was in a complete blind spot for me. The turning point came when I finally confronted and healed these abandonment wounds. I realized that my worth wasn't dependent on others staying in my life. I didn't need to bend and twist myself to keep people around. This healing journey really led me to a profound understanding. I needed to please myself first, which means to fulfill my commitments. This isn't selfish. It is the ultimate act of self-love. When I fully embodied this truth, something magical happened. I was able to let go of pleasing others and caring so much about their opinions. And now I stand here or sit here completely free. My relationships are based on shared values, mutual growth, not fear of abandonment. I've learned that true connections come when you're authentically yourself. You either resonate with my authentic self and we journey together, or you don't. And that's cool too. This freedom from other people's opinions really didn't come easy, but it is the most liberating thing that I have ever experienced. And today I really want to help you find and discover that exact same freedom. So now let's talk about what happens when you stop caring so much about other people's opinions and start embracing your authentic self. Number one, you get clarity of purpose. When you're not clouded by others' expectations, you can clearly see what you truly want. Your goals become aligned with your values and passions, not someone else's idea of success. Two, increase confidence. There is an innate confidence that comes from being true to yourself. You no longer second guess every decision, wonder what other people might think. The third thing, better decision making. Freed from the needs to please everyone else, you can make choices that truly serve your best interest and align with your long-term goals and commitments. Four, genuine relationships. When you're authentic, you start to attract people who are authentic and appreciate the real you. This leads to deeper, meaningful connections, the type of connections that you actually desire to have. No more fake relationships where you're constantly anxious about how you're interacting. Five, reduced stress and anxiety. The constant worry about other people's judgments melts away, leaving you with more mental clarity and emotional energy. Six, increased creativity and innovation. When you're not afraid of criticism, you're more likely to think outside the box and take creative risks, or get up on here and start having Empower Me Monday series. You're creative. You're going to do everything in your power to fulfill a commitment for you without giving a shit what other people think. These types of things just don't bother you anymore. Other people's opinions are not my business. And if we're going to be in the business of judging other people, that's another episode. I'll get to how that is an energy leak later on. Seven, greater resilience. Setbacks become learning opportunities rather than crushing blows to your self-esteem. Oh my God, my ego, it hurts so bad. You just don't give a shit anymore. You just got to remember that authenticity doesn't mean disregarding feedback or being inconsiderate. It's actually quite the opposite. It means you have confidence to be your true self while still being open to growth and constructive input. Matter of fact, that is authenticity. When you're being authentic, you open yourself up for other people being authentic, and you can actually hear what they're authentically saying because you care. You actually care. And you can look at yourself and say, where am I doing that? Or maybe I am doing that. Maybe I can grow from that. That is a whole new level of growth. Now that we understand the benefits, let's discuss how to cultivate this mindset. It's self-awareness. Start by really getting to know yourself. What are your values, passions, and goals? You can check my website for the next values workshop so you can really distinguish this for yourself. You really want to regularly check in with yourself. Are your actions aligned with your values, with your commitments? I am here to tell you, most of the time, no, they're not. They're aligned with habits that you've created to survive. They're not aligned with your commitments. Challenge your thoughts. When you find yourself worrying about others' opinions, ask, is this thought helping me or hurting me? You want to replace negative self-talk with empowering affirmations. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your values or goals. Actually, it is required. If you want to start crushing your goals and fulfilling more of your commitments and living a fulfilled life, it is required to say no to everything that is not in alignment with what you are committed to. You want to focus all your energy on that. Those goals will start happening quicker and quicker and quicker. You want to surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your growth. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness that you would show a good friend. And remember that making mistakes is part of being human and an opportunity for growth. Focus on your circle of control. Put your energy into things that you can control, your actions, reactions, decisions, rather than things you can't, like other people's opinions or external events. Embrace discomfort. Start small. Do something slightly out of your comfort zone. Remember, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Cultivate a growth mindset. View challenges as an opportunity to learn and improve. And celebrate your efforts and progress, not just the outcomes. Like, this is really about the journey. Practice mindfulness. Stay present in the moment instead of worrying about past judgments or future opinions. If you are in your past, you need to go and complete what is incomplete. If you've noticed yourself in the past a lot, there's just things that are incomplete. Go and complete them. If you're worried about the future, meditation can really be a powerful tool to help develop this skill where you can just let go, trust, surrender, let go of all the things that you want. The only thing you can control, again, is your actions, reactions, and your decision. And remember, this is a journey, right? This takes time. It takes practice to rewire years of conditioning. But the payoff is immense if you really want to live a life with everything you want and fulfillment. And as you consistently apply these principles, you're going to start to notice profound changes in various aspects of your life, like your career and finance. You'll start to pursue opportunities that truly excite you, leading to increased passion and potential greater success. Financial decisions will be based on your values and long-term goals, not keeping up with others. Your relationships, your authenticity will attract a mirror, leading to more fulfilling relationship, friendships, partnerships. Your existing relationships may deepen as you show up more genuinely. Personal growth, without the fear of judgment holding you back, you'll be more likely to try new things and expand your horizon. You'll develop a stronger sense of self and purpose. Health and well-being. Reduce stress from not constantly seeking approval can actually have positive effects on your physical and mental health. You may find it easier to stick to healthy habits that serve you rather than following trends, doing the things, again, that align with you, because you are on a journey of self-mastery for you. You're not trying to master someone else's life. Let them do that. Stay in your lane. Creativity and self-expression. Free from constraints of others' expectations, your unique voice and ideas can flourish. Overall life satisfaction. Living authentically leads to a sense of alignment and fulfillment that permeates literally every area of your life. And this transformation doesn't happen overnight, but every step towards authenticity brings you closer to a life you've always desired, a life that's truly uniquely yours. And as we wrap up today, I want to leave you with this thought. The opinion of others are just that, opinions. They are not facts. They are not prophecies. They certainly do not define who you are. Your life is your own unique journey. And by learning to trust yourself, embrace your authenticity, and let go of the need of constant approval, you open up the door to so many possibilities. You will find success, true, fulfilling success, comes from not meeting others' expectations, but from being courageously and unapologetically you. And remember, it's okay to start small. Each time you choose authenticity over people pleasing, you're building a stronger, more confident version of yourself. Embrace this journey, celebrate your progress, and watch as your life transforms into one that is genuinely happy and successful. Thank you for joining me today. And until next time, stay true to yourself and keep shining your unique light on this world. Please, you've got this.